In a country that prides itself on the rule of law, how did Hunter Biden, a convicted felon, manage to escape real consequences? Today we'll break down his so-called disbarment from Washington, D.C., expose the legal loopholes and reveal how political influence may have shielded him from the justice system. This case isn't just about Hunter Biden. It's about a corrupt administration that bends the law to protect its own while punishing others. Hunter Biden was convicted of a federal crime, lying on a firearm purchase application in 2018 while being a drug addict. Under normal circumstances, a felony conviction like this would have severe legal consequences, including a complete ban from practicing law in all states, not just Washington, D.C., potential mandatory federal prison time under standard sentencing guidelines, and a lifetime prohibition from owning or purchasing firearms. Yet, despite these serious federal violations, all he did was agree to voluntarily surrender his law license in Washington, D.C., as if this were a simple administrative issue. Here's where things get interesting. Since Hunter Biden never actively practiced law in Washington, D.C., his disbarment is effectively meaningless. A felony conviction should automatically trigger disbarment nationwide, yet no federal action was taken against him. Many attorneys lose their licenses permanently for far lesser offenses. Why was Hunter Biden treated differently? The Biden administration's influence on the justice system ensured that his punishment remained a mere formality rather than a real legal penalty. If Hunter Biden were any other American, he would have faced swift and severe punishment. Let's look at the double standard. Ordinary citizens convicted of felony firearm violations often face years in prison under strict federal gun laws. Attorneys caught in minor ethical violations often lose their licenses permanently across all states. Yet Hunter Biden, the son of a sitting president, was shielded from the full force of the law. This is not just a case of privilege, it is a case of systematic corruption. Why wasn't his disbarment enforced across all jurisdictions? Why didn't the Department of Justice prosecute him under the same federal guidelines they apply to others? And why is the media treating this as a small issue when it clearly highlights political interference in the legal system? This case proves that the Biden administration doesn't uphold the rule of law, it manipulates it to serve its own interests. If the law isn't applied equally to everyone, does justice even exist? If high-profile criminals can walk free, while ordinary Americans suffer under a harsh legal system, then the system itself is broken. Hunter Biden's case isn't just about his crimes, it's about a corrupt administration that operates above the law. If you agree that justice should be equal for all, share this video, leave a comment, and let's expose the truth together.